Hey nerds, Bevan here. Welcome back to my channel. Day late, a buck short once again. I should really just make my upload day Tuesday, since I'm always uploading on Tuesday. But then I'd probably just delay it until Wednesday, and then I'd make Wednesday my day, and then on to Thursday. Let's talk about SDCC, and let's talk about toys from SDCC. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you are well aware of what the San Diego Comic-Con is, and what it's all about, and how many toys are always there. And as you can see, over my right shoulder, you can see I kinda like toys. This event, along with Toy Fair New York, are kind of like the big shows where toy companies show up and are like, hey, here's our new product for the next year or so. So I just want to talk today about kind of what I'm most looking forward to that was revealed at this show. Let's get the biggest thing out of the way first. I love Star Wars. I love Hot Toys. I have a Hot Toys Star Wars figure. It's Rey. She's my favorite character. But tied for my second favorite character, no, he's actually probably my third favorite character because Obi-Wan Kenobi is baller. But Hot Toys is finally releasing a Darth Maul figure. And they got a couple different tiers. There's some exclusives. There's the speeder bike. I'm just gonna get the regular edition. But Darth Maul Hot Toys is like the #1 thing coming out of this show that I need in my collection. I still don't know how I'm going to afford the Obi-Wan Kenobi though. Let's make a seamless transition into these guys' WWE figures. Mattel was there, they had a big presence. I'm going to talk about Mattel a lot in this video, to be honest. But let's stick with WWE. And my favorite wrestler of 2017 was Pete Dunne, current WWE United Kingdom champion, I might add. But they revealed his prototype sketch. I don't think the actual figure was there, but they put out like the artwork for him at least. And like, this is a figure I need to have. He puts on amazing matches. I take a lot of things from my own wrestling that I steal from Pete Dunne. Steal from a lot of guys actually, don't worry about it. So this is gonna be an easy addition to the collection. I'm hoping it's not a ringside exclusive like what's his face was, former United Kingdom champion, help me out here, Tyler Bates. I hope Pete Dunne is kind of big enough now that they throw him into like an actual release, just like they do NXT figures, but who knows. Sticking with Mattel, like I said, talking about Mattel a lot here, let's talk about the superheroes from Mattel. They put out a whole lot of prototypes for their DC Multiverse line, and they have like the Aquaman line coming out because the movie comes out this year, which I'm super excited about, PS. But they put out a lot of cool stuff. They put out the Aquaman figures, they put out a bunch of comic stuff. There's a Gotham by Gaslight Batman that looks really good. There's a new Batgirl that's coming out, it looks like, and just like a lot of great looking figures. I've been dying for this line to like really hit its stride, and it seems to like get going and falter, and get going and falter, and get going and falter, and it just can't really get any steam behind it. So I'm really hoping that 2019 is like the year Mattel really elevates their multiverse line. Speaking of Mattel, they put out a line of 6-inch super articulated Jurassic Park figures. They put out prototypes for Owen from Jurassic World, I don't know his last name, and Dr. Ian Malcolm, and Blue. And 6-inch scale, looks like they're using a lot of same parts that they are for the multiverse line and maybe even the WWE Elites, it's hard to say, but the figures look great. And I'm gonna get them all, because I love those movies. They're my favorite movies of all time basically, in terms of a series, so I gotta have them all. And like 6-inch super articulated Raptor figure, come on! So that's it for Mattel. And I kind of wish I had talked about Jurassic World before I talked about DC, which would allow me to transition more smoothly to Hasbro Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends, as you know, is a juggernaut in the toy aisle, and doesn't look like they're going to stop being that way anytime soon, but they're finally putting out some more figures that I personally want, being a Spider-Man and X-Men collector. For Spider-Man, the biggest thing that I think is coming out for Spider-Man is a Kingpin figure. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Build-A-Figure, which really sucks. It's the one I want the most out of all of them. other one I really recognized for Spider-Man was the Red Goblin, and I haven't gotten that far yet in comics, so I'm probably not going to get that bigger. But on the X-Men side, they got some big stuff coming out. They're doing a repaint of Archangel. I just traded my Archangel so I can get Jim Lee's Cyclops and Spider-Gwen, and I'm very happy I made that trade. Well, I did. They've got a ton of stuff, and I am just flabbergasted that I can't think of more specifics, but they got Professor X in the hovercraft chair, which I'm all about, 'cause that's killer. There was one other big one that like everybody wanted, and they're finally putting it out, and I can't think of who it is. Oh yeah, it's Gambit. Gambit, son. I'm gonna stick with Hasbro. I gotta talk about Star Wars, obviously. Not a lot was shown that really excites me for Star Wars stuff. They showed some new vintage collection figures, which I really want to dive headfirst in that line once I can afford to, because they're like $18 here in Canada, which is a lot of money, because like these elites here are 25, and like a vintage collection like this big and almost the same price. But I do have a Rey on card, and I want to get probably one character from each movie on card so I can like sequentially line them up. Yeah. But they're putting out a Revan on that card, which is really cool. I never played that game, but I've read the novel of Revan, so I might pick it up, who knows. They're putting out some cardboard play sets, which are really fun. If they don't run too much, I might pick them up. The two they showed were from the Solo movie. There's one where they're on the mountainside and that train's like ripping around. I don't know the names of these things. And there was another one which I think was just... I got no idea. Very unprepared for this. Have a lot of energy for some reason. Haven't eaten, haven't had coffee. I think I'm just running on fumes. Kotobukiya, if you know me, you know I love Kotobukiya, put out a bunch of stuff for the X-Men animated series that they're doing. A whole bunch of 2-packs. Wolverine Jubilee was already shown. Cyclops and Beast was already shown. Got a Professor X on his chair coming out. That looks really cool. They got Storm and Bishop coming out. And then the last one they showed was Rogue and Gambit. I fucking love that cartoon, but I don't know if I can afford all these goddamn Kotobukiyas. I'm trying to think of what else there is. That's kind of like the main stuff that I collect. Don't collect Star Wars Black Series, so I stayed away from that. What else we got? Talking about WWE and DC and Marvel and small scale Star Wars, Hot Toys I talked about, Kotobukiyas. I think that's it. Think that of everything that came out at San Diego Comic-Con, all that stuff I just listed is what I'm excited about. Yeah. If you like this video, and honestly I don't blame me if you don't, because I'm in a really weird mood right now, you guys. All these toys are getting me some kind of sugar high right now. But if you really like the video and you want to see me talk about toys more, usually not in this kind of state of frame, hit the subscribe button, which will be right up here. I'll be back next week with a new video, Monday, Tuesday-ish. Sorry guys, I gotta try to stick to the schedule here. But early next week, a new video. I'm gonna talk about toys some more. I don't know what, but I like talking about toys. I can just see the subscriber numbers dropping one by one. See you next week.